What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Bourbon and Bullshit, the podcast where everyone's welcome to the table to share good conversation, a great drink, and even better company, and a little bit of BS. So grab a seat, pour up something neat, and welcome to the show. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this very special episode of Bourbon and Bullshit, where, we sit around a table, drink, and tell you shit you don't really need to know, but enjoy listening to. Today, I am joined by two very special women in my life, two of my favorite people, and overall subject matter experts, because there's random things going on in the world that I have no idea why it's so gosh darn popular. But first and foremost, I'm going to introduce you to the person that keeps bringing John to events. Silvana, welcome into the show, dear. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. How does it feel being the alpha in that relationship?
Oh, it feels great.
Fantastic.
100%.
Everyone knows.
He knows his place.
He knows. Speaking of alphas and relationships, the next person up that I want to introduce is my lovely, wonderful, gorgeous girlfriend, one of the best people in the world I know, and one of the best butts too. Rosanna, welcome to the show, dear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, babe?
I am great.
Hola, friends.
If you did not know, this podcast is brought to you by Goya Foods.
Latinos are us.
Latinos are us. Guys. So I'm really happy to get you guys both on. And for everyone listening, as always, we started this episode with enjoying our drink of the day. Mm-hmm. To give you some context, Rosanna and myself just visited the Kentucky Bourbon Trail, and we've been making that voice for far too long now, and I'm pretty sure it's inappropriate. Someone's going to call me. And
Boy.
We stopped. What were you just saying? Go.
Boy,
You don't have this bourbon. Yes, sir. We stopped at multiple distilleries, and we were able to try a bunch of their fall drinks because they have seasons, unlike Florida. And we were able to enjoy one of my favorite ones was called the Sweater Weather. And of course,
it was
because
really good.
right?
It was fantastic.
But we had 3 different versions at 3 different places.
We did, and there was one that we actually fell in love with because they were all so different.
Now, Silvana, to give you context, we rode a buzz for 5 days, and everywhere we went, we compared drinks because we just wanted to make it seem like, we're just comparing you, we're judging you quietly.
Judging from Instagram.
Yeah.
I could see the buzz. I was jealous.
It's like, this is trash. The other place had a better one.
I know.
But we are judging old fashions as a staple for everyone. I feel so bougie. I am not a snob,
Babe,
but
we were literally at Starbucks when pumpkin spice came out. We were let's get the fall drinks in us.
to be
Give me everything pumpkin.
pause.
Hashtag white girl.
With bourbon.
Listen. So the Sweater Weather was one of the
We have
drinks
requirements.
Sweater Weather was one of the drinks we enjoyed the most. But I couldn't find a cocktail made online. They had different versions, so I decided to make my own version based on bourbon, apple brandy, and a couple other things. So make sure that you're following the socials to see how we enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Guys, it turned out way, way too damn good. And now it's going to be in a cocktail book. So, Silvana, how did you feel about that drink?
I'm almost done. It is delicious.
Nothing.
And you can't make a bad drink. I'm waiting. I'm seriously
You better
waiting.
knock on that wood, girl. Anybody got time?
Bro, she did say that straight up. For anyone listening, she says, I'm waiting for you to fuck up a drink. And
I'm
I was
literally waiting for you to fuck up.
is that going to be like
I'm
a day
waiting
of
for your
reckoning?
downfall.
You're
Imagine
waiting.
it's like the Uno card, here.
Flip reverse it.
Yeah, I make a bad drink and you're like, oh, this is trash. I was like, surprise, it was your man who made this drink.
He's trash.
He's trash.
Throw this ring out.
Oh, damn. I'm going to sell it for bourbon. Rosanna, what did you think of this rendition of the sell it for bourbon? Guys, if you have engagement rings for things that did not work out,
Please provide it to your patronage.
send it to the Patreon. Rosanna, how did you feel about the drink compared to the ones that we tried?
I actually enjoyed it. It does remind me of the ones that we did have in Kentucky Bourbon Trail. It still had that fall, that apple spice. It reminded me of one of the distillers we went to, and I can't pinpoint which one.
I think the one you think about is Four Roses.
Four Roses.
Four Roses had a good old fashioned. They had a good
But Bullet had a really good one too.
Oh, Bullet was fantastic.
Bullet was
fucking the best distillery we went to.
Guys, you guys should go to Bullet Distillery.
Yeah, now I want to go and try the recipes that
They
you
have
guys
pumpkins
had.
everywhere. I was like, where did you find all these pumpkins, bruh?
They have seasons. They have
They
seasons.
do.
And they have nothing but
versus us,
cows.
Everything dies here. True.
I love cows.
And horses.
Oh my God,
So
stop.
cute.
Guys, as you can tell, this is going to be our like have an episode, and I'm excited for it.
Yes.
Because John already got the first Dito.
I'm gonna let them translate at some point what the hell that means. Listen, so when we were out there, we tried all those fall cocktails are great, and I know that this is about to release in around November, give or take.
Scorpio season.
Gross.
Amen.
Best season.
What did you say?
Best season.
Listen, vegans and Scorpios both
No.
bottom of my list.
That's a very Pisces answer.
I know. I don't know what
That's
that
very
means.
Pisces
I
of
don't know what that means. I don't know what you know what we're not doing this astrology thing. Guys, have they moved the tables around?
It's going to be inserted in this podcast.
Insert pause.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
Insert, please.
I am currently sitting
Rosanna.
across from both of them, and I feel like I'm being interrogated. So if I sound nervous, it's because I feel like everything is being judged. But aside from that, I want to
Number two.
Number two. So Vanna, what have you been doing lately? Like, tell the show, what have you been watching? What have you been reading? What have you been just keeping yourself, other than school,
Studying,
that
yeah.
you are completely enthralled in, and it's hard to pry you away? So I do want to thank you publicly for making time to come out here with us.
becoming
You're
a woman
welcome.
doctor
It's
instead.
because I love you.
I
Amen.
appreciate
You're like
it.
my older brother, so
Good. I've known you since you came out the womb. And
literally,
I was there,
Literally.
like with a catcher's mitt. It was weird.
You were there, and I'm not
Can
kidding.
everybody
Yeah.
just picture this for just like 2
It
seconds?
was sterile.
Like,
There was a plastic. It was just, what's up?
the fact that
Literally.
you think you have like good aim to catch a whole human being.
It's a baby. It's not
a
like
baby.
a golf ball.
But for those who don't know, I've known G since I was probably 15 years old or 14.
Yeah, she was a minor. She's like a little kid.
A minor, a literal minor. But school.
And here I
number
am
one.
drinking with you.
There you go. She's over 21, y'all.
Yes, I'm not a minor anymore. I'm a full grown woman.
Plot twist.
But yes, school number one. So I've been dying, dead on the inside. But me and John have been watching. Well, John's already watched it, but Edge Runner, I think it's called, for Cyberpunk. It's like that new anime.
How's that?
I like it so far. We just finished watching episode 6.
Okay.
So far I like it.
You don't play the games, right?
No, I just watched.
Okay. So
John.
for someone who you just watched this,
I just watched John.
and you
get
root him
angry.
on, get angry.
Yeah, he
That's everything he does.
does everything he does. Yeah.
But without playing the game, the show still feels fine? You don't need.
Yeah,
to know
I
any
don't need to play
backstory?
the game or know any backstory to understand the show. But the show's pretty good. It's emotional. I'm already attached to the characters, and without spoiling anything, there's some deaths, and I'm already like, are you fucking kidding me?
When you say deaths, like George R. Martin deaths, where everyone dies, or
No. But some main people, and I'm like, but it's an older, not older show, but it's been out for a bit. So, but yes, it's been pretty. That's emotional. But I'm an emotional person.
Real quick, I want to put a statue. I want to know what the limit is for spoilers, because this reminds me of something that happened to me and Rosanna on the Bourbon Trail. How long is the window of spoilers? Like, if the show's been out for a year, I could just say whatever I want, right?
Oh yeah, a year is a year. No, that's
you're
a long
entitled
time.
to spoil
Yeah,
any small details ever.
yeah, no.
We were talking about the show Ozarks and how great the show that was, and when I said Ruth, I'm like, I'm mad that Ruth died.
Spoiler alert.
Ozark's been out for a while. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen Ozark.
Hopefully, anybody that's not listening.
Oh, prime example. I just finished Game of Thrones, and how long has Game of Thrones been out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't be mad.
Yeah.
That I've known
yeah.
stuff.
Well, we're in the car
You
and a good
deserve all the spoilers.
and
Yeah, I can't be mad. But I haven't really had any spoilers. So when stuff happened, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like
Yeah.
Red Wedding.
Oh,
You know, when Jon Snow, like, quote unquote died. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then, like, next episode, he didn't. And I was like, what? Like, if I had knew all that, I couldn't have been mad. Like,
True.
it's been out for so long.
we were
So, no, a year, like,
we were driving through the mountains of Kentucky, and we said, "Yeah, I can't believe that Ruth. Like, I'm pissed that Ruth died." And Kevin's significant other was like, "Ruth dies," and we both turned. It's been a year.
yeah, it's been
We
a year.
literally had like a moment of silence of like, wait, what?
You're like doing the
didn't know?
timeline, like, wait,
I
what?
know.
How
I'm
long
like,
has
wait, how
Ozark been
long?
out?
Yeah.
Well, more.
Let me count back with my fingers. How many months?
That, and I wanted to almost
It's been out for
make sure
72 hours.
That I also want to make sure she was
You should
serious. Like, she was serious.
Get on it.
But she's been busy. She's been busy. What else have you got going on other than Cyberpunk 2077 cartoon?
I know John mentioned it in the previous podcast, but Customer Wars.
Oh,
Yes, full circle. I love that show.
Customer Wars. Remind everyone who has not seen Customer Wars what that's about.
It's basically a show where they grab like video footage of basically people acting out of pocket, foolish at retail stores or restaurants or anywhere in public. It is absolutely wild, but not surprising whatsoever. And it's just entertaining, 100%.
So
But like as someone who works in retail, when I look at this stuff, I'm like, this is not surprising at all.
No.
Whatsoever.
There's no shock.
No.
all three of us have worked retail.
Yes.
And I don't think I think that's only shocking to people who've never worked retail.
Right. It's
No,
like,
but then
my
when I
God. like, you've never seen this before?
Yeah.
Seen it 5
and I'm
times.
always shocked when people are like, people act like this. I'm like, what?
all the time.
Daily.
It literally happened to me 5 minutes ago. Welcome.
Daily.
Yeah.
I've told people, we've all told people horror stories about this shit. And people
Yes.
think we're lying, and then they see it on shows like Customer Wars, and they're like, this happens? Yes?
Yes,
How?
all the time.
Like,
It happens to all of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy video footage on that show. Awesome. And there's some footage on there that's like made national news, and then you see it. I'm like, oh, that made the news like 2 years ago, and it's on the show. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's like during COVID, or that was on the news a year ago, and you'd like relive it. I'm like, oh my god, like
That's insane.
yeah.
well, good. I know that the show is entertaining. I still have to get into that one, but we've been busy on vacation drinking the whole time.
Lucky
My
y'all.
poor liver.
Stay
R.I.P.
jealous.
I am.
But awesome. It sounds like at least Cyberpunk, and you got some time away from studying.
Some time away, yeah.
Good. Rosanna, you go ahead and start. I'm gonna list anything I've been doing without you because, guys, as you heard, I can't watch a single new show without my girlfriend present.
Or me, because apparently you got mad at me when I watched something.
Oh yeah, we already went through that. I actually got revenge, and you don't know yet.
I know.
Rosanna,
Big
go
one.
ahead. What have you been watching, reading, or listening to? I know you've been heavy into podcasting, but go on.
So I found this really cute like mini series on Netflix called Survival of the Thickest.
Thickest.
Yeah.
Are you on the show?
Huh? I should be. So Survival of the Thickest is actually with this stand-up comedian that she actually had her own show or her own stand-up on Netflix. Her name is Michelle Batu. She plays Mavis Baymont. That's like, she's a professional stylist, but she wants to make it on her own. And she has like improv sketch-ups, and it's so good. It's like emotional, happy, sad. You want to cheer for her, and then you want to like,
What's the comedian's name?
Michelle Batu.
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 I'm gonna look her up. Go on.
Survival of the Thickest. It's really, 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 really cute. I literally watched it in one sitting because I couldn't get up. And it actually has Tone Bell, the guy that did the mixology.
The mixology.
show. I can't think of it. It's
He's the
like
mixology mix artist or whatever. The great cocktail wars. I don't know.
It's
what
like
the
a competition for who's
Yeah.
the best mixologist, and
Wait.
he was the host.
To this day, that show baffles
It's so
me.
good. I'm waiting for season 2, but he was in it and he was good. So it had those two people, and I was like, I have to watch this.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Wait, is that one of the ones that you've been watching when I'm not home?
Yeah,
Jerk
I
face.
literally watched it in one sitting.
Wow.
It was a happy day.
It was a happy.
It was a happy day.
Oh my god, I can't stand you. What else have you been watching and listening to?
You know, funny, I've been watching The Golden Bachelor.
All right, so that was one of the ones I walked by you watching, and that shit is
Yes.
wild. Has it gotten wilder? Because for what Jimmy Kimmel's mother, you know what?
Jimmy?
Pause.
Yeah.
What is the Golden Bachelor? Because that sounds a lot of like B. Arthur type of shit.
So it's just like The Bachelor is a male, and he's like 63, 65, like
Yeah, I've seen-
super old.
yeah,
And
I've
his
seen
wife
the-
passed away, and he wants love again. And it's like 15 older women, and they look freaking tastic.
Yes, I have it saved
for
on
like
my,
between the age of 60 to 75. I was like, okay, what juice are you drinking? Because give me that juice. They all look so good.
It's called
So good.
plastic surgery, and they've all have money.
True facts.
Yeah, we're not ugly, we're poor. That's what I like. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
well, actually, no, we're Hispanic.
Getting broke.
We're
Giving us broke.
We're Hispanic, so we're gonna look good, broke or not.
So, and it's so cute because he's like, I love you and I want to find love. And she's like, yes, me too. But it's like older. I don't know. It's like watching grandma and grandpa find love. It's so cute.
They are allowed to find love.
No, yeah, they're true.
I feel like I'd be too emotional. Like I would cry watching the show.
Why?
You're probably
This is the
I
second time
get-
you've mentioned the emotions here.
I'm just a very emotional person.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you cry like just randomly?
I cry every day.
I cry all the time.
Both of you cry all the time.
I
So
cry
this is a
every
therapy
day.
session, y'all.
Yeah.
Guys, so
Yeah,
welcome,
this is a therapy session.
Yeah.
welcome to
100%.
Am I
welcome,
crying 5?
welcome to
4,
unpacking that
3,
baggage with
2.
bourbon.
With Dr. G.
Dr. G. We're gonna be talking about your
Bourbon
childhood trauma.
therapy. This is my jam.
This is bourbon therapy where we bonded through trauma.
I don't know if it's the healthiest way.
I know.
Through alcohol. This is
gotta
like
come
the
out
biggest no.
Listen, whatever
It's
has
an AA meeting.
whatever loosens the
Welcome.
gears.
Hi, my name is Silvana.
So,
You're
God damn it. All right, so I'm going to speak about my revenge.
Yes.
And in live, real time.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad. I've watched so many good shows without you. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
so bad.
So you know what I watched
Don't feel
without
bad.
you?
I know I don't.
I
I
hate
just
you
have
both.
to say it out
Hey,
loud.
hey.
What?
It makes
Shut
me
up.
feel good.
I've been watching Generation V. It is the boys spinoff.
Okay.
I'm already.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. I mean, I would have, but
I know you would have, but I felt like
can
that.
have it.
You see, you can have it.
you can
God
have it.
damn,
I'll
bro.
watch it after.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Here.
Toma.
Toma. So Generation V follows. If you've, for anyone who is still part of the Full Frontal Nerdy show that people came through here, is a spinoff of the show The Boys, where you follow kind of the coming up of student supers, and this follows a very specific super whose powers are really unique. Her nickname is going to be Bloody Marie or something like that, where her powers are she could use blood and like be violent with it. But so far has been getting a lot of really good rave reviews and saying that this is better than The Boys itself. You're following that college kids and what it goes through, and it is really cool because our roommate David walked by as I was watching it, and it's got some really crude over the top scenes, and we are at the puppet episode. Now, what The Boys does is a really good job of cinematography and making scenes unique. There's a guy who has lost his fucking mind, but he has the strength of the Hulk. And in
Pretty
his
cool.
mind,
Kind of scary though, because if he
Very.
becomes the Hulk, then he's gonna mess things up.
he's always strong. He's always super crazy
Nice.
strong, but in his mind, he's being talked to by a puppet from a childhood TV show.
Oh, hell no.
Who's telling him to go.
That's like everyday life.
Go-
But people don't act upon it.
How many puppets
Little
you see in your
voices
head, baby?
Don't do murder.
Don't do murder.
Don't kill.
But the puppet is telling him do murder.
I like this puppet already.
Yeah. So he loves it too. The show has a scene where he's killing a bunch of puppets, and it's like the most violent Sesame Street episode ever. You see guts and rainbows and sparkles. It was a really cool episode, but definitely something worth watching.
Yeah, see, John would get mad if I watched that show without him.
Because he likes that sci-fi stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love The
Sci-fi.
Boys.
Isn't it sci-fi?
So,
I guess it would be.
yeah, I would consider
I
it
would
sci-fi.
consider it, no?
I thought.
Yeah.
I think I almost felt like the Avengers and all that made a superhero movie their own genre.
Right.
So I think like they
They
created a
made
genre.
them like their own special title,
Yeah,
but I'm calling it sci-fi because until TBD, I don't know the name.
No, all right. We're going to keep it sci-fi. I'm going to fight you. The other thing that we have been watching, and I'm surprised you didn't mention it, is Murderers in the Building, the most recent season, with Paul Rudd, who still is a
Don't say
fucking
anything.
vampire.
This is the
okay. I just
this is
remembered
the
a good
spoiler.
one that we're watching.
Let me fit. We're not
I
going to
haven't
get
started it yet.
Okay.
So, Murders in the Building, if you haven't seen it, fantastic show.
Fantastic.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Fantastic.
for anyone who's never seen it, I'm going to say something and I'm going to probably get dirty looks. I didn't know shit about Selena Gomez other than that she dated Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber. One of the Justins.
Yeah.
She was dating
Keeping
Bieber.
on for Selena.
But when I saw her in this, I was like, oh, is that's that girl that does that thing? Whatever. She's actually really fucking good.
She's a
She's
phenomenal singer.
phenomenal singer and
Yeah.
phenomenal actress.
I was just paying attention to the
and
acting.
a phenomenal activist.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard about that too.
Yeah.
But like I've actually really enjoyed her dynamic with Chevy Chase. No,
No,
wrong
Steve
person.
Martin.
Steve Martin. They look the
and
same.
Martin Short.
Martin Short and Steve Martin.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually really good dynamic between the three of them, and it feels like natural. It doesn't seem like they walk up there and they're faking it. It seems
No,
like
it seems they get along so great together. So seeing the first season, because when we first started the first season, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be like good. I wasn't expecting a lot, but when I watched the whole thing, I was like, holy shit, this is actually really
They get you like
fucking
midway.
good.
And you're
I was
I
like,
can't get away.
and I think we binged because I'm a binge watcher. Like I like watching shit straight through, and we
Why wait?
yeah,
Why wait?
like why? John is the opposite. He likes to watch it like. You know,
As it comes out?
Yes, and I'm like,
Ugh.
oh my god.
this is why he pisses me off. all the
Yes,
time.
right? That's what I'm saying too. But we watched the whole thing like straight through, and I was like, "Yo, like, I want the next season." Then the next season came out, and I was like, "Yo, what the hell?"
Yeah.
And then
So you
the
had to
whole-
wait, no? Did you wait all the weeks for them. To
Yes,
drop.
and then it dropped once a week,
so
and I'm
we-
like, yo, why do they do this shit?
Right.
So we have done it inadvertently where we will see a show has dropped their new season, but we're so caught up in a different show that we're like, well, we'll watch it like 4 weeks out. So this way we're
Yeah, we
ahead.
started doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have like literally 3 or 4 episodes in the bank to watch. Back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, we just we'll actually sit down
That's
for
girl
dinner.
math.
That's girl math. We'll sit.
I was just gonna say that, girl.
Hey, you save it for best.
I was gonna say that.
This is going to be a lot of wrangling people back.
I know this. Come over here.
So hey, focus,
What we tell our dogs.
focus. But that we literally sit down for dinner and go like, what have you been watching? It's like, what are we watching now? Like we have a mental inventory and we throw out a suggestion.
We have Goosebumps, Chain Link.
Yo, that was the next show I was going to bring up
Yeah.
is Goosebumps, thanks to the season. And as a kid who grew up with R.L. Stein and Goosebumps, I've been able to like, holy shit, I know that reference. Oh my God, I know that reference.
yeah.
But it is what a really, really underrated show because I did not hear about it at all. And I'm surprised. They even brought in Slappy the ventriloquist dummy. And I'm waiting for all to get better. But it's a good
That's pretty
adult-ish
good.
version of this series. Well, Rosanna, you said you were going to think of one more. What was it?
I think it's called the Changeling.
Changeling.
Changeling. It has that famous actor from Get Out. Can't think of his name because I saw his name so many
So,
times.
Changeling.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll
Shout
find it
out
out.
to
for you.
Chailin watching it with me, but she's ahead, so I gotta wait.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not there. I'm not watching it with her.
Yeah.
His name is Lakeith Stanfield is the main
Yes.
character, and his name is the character who plays it is Apollo Kagwa.
Yes.
So this show, the reason why you might have never heard of it ever, it's on Apple TV. Apple,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's on Apple.
So it's one of those exclusives there. Apple does some good work out there,
Yeah,
but
like
it's
Ted Lasso.
Yeah, Ted Lasso.
So good.
just
Ted
the
Lasso.
best fucking show of all time.
Dude.
I will argue that's one
Cried
of-
with that one too.
Right?
you
I had like one
are
tear coming
keeping
down. Like,
puffs in stock in fucking
I'm
business.
keeping them in business.
Both of
I'm
ya.
feeding like grandkids and grandkids and grandkids from going forward. Like that's it. They forever be rich with me.
But Apple. Oh my God! And the only reason I'm gonna tell you a dirty secret. The only reason why we started getting into Apple TV is because Rosanna bought a Mac, and they give her a free year of Apple TV, and that's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
And
Yeah,
we-
John got a free year of Apple TV. I forgot how. Whatever.
But have you watched any of the other series on there, like C or anything like that?
No,
With Jason Momoa?
I just did Ted
Ted
Lasso.
Lasso. Yeah, shouts to Ted Lasso. If you have not watched that, that is definitely
No,
something
you
worth
are
watching.
missing out if you have not watched Ted Lasso. Stand for Ted Lasso.
Stand.
It's one of those shows that just not even underrated because they've won how many
Yes,
Emmys?
yeah, it won a shit ton of
I'm
Emmys.
like
but
19.
Some crazy stupid
amount.
amount. But it's been one of those shows that you definitely have to check out. But Changeling is a weird show.
Yes, it's weird. Super weird.
It is said as an American horror fantasy television series created by Kelly Marcel and directed by Belina Matsoukas, based on a novel of the same name. It is a crazy, like you time jumping all over the place. But yeah, Rosanna and I've been watching it. It's really good. But guys, we are going to take a really quick water break, and by the time we get back, we will be pouring our first sip of Midwinter Night's Dram, because tonight we are going to get a little fall and exclusive, and then we're going to circle it back for all you bourbon snobs with E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Hey guys, while you're listening to the show, I know that you guys want to join in a little bit with us and pouring something up. Here at the show, we ask that you guys drink responsibly and do the right thing. Don't drink and drive. Avoid Amazon one-click buying, and I promise you, you do not need to text your ex. But all jokes aside, do the right thing, don't be dumb, and be safe. Thanks, guys. And now, let's get back to the show. All right, guys, so today we will be trying one of my favorite bottles. It is from the High West Distillery, and it's a limited run. It is called A Midwinter Night's Dram. Yes, so if you are familiar with the William Shakespeare play A Midwinter Night's Dream, yes, it is a play on that. What's unique about this bottle, it's meant to be drank by fireside. It's kind of an autumn feel and very much October, fall-ish. Unfortunately, we're in Florida where it's only cold for about 14 minutes, but that does not mean I do not get to enjoy this beautiful, wonderful bottle. It quickly became one of my favorite bottles, and it's so hard to find. It only comes out once a year, limited engagement like we spoke about before, but definitely worth the wait. I am fortunate enough to have a couple in my collection, and I will drink it all the time. So for just some brief little history, I'm going to nerd out for a second. So if this is not what you're here for, sorry, you got about like 2 minutes of me talking about some nerdy whiskey stuff, and here we go. High West Distillery was founded in 2006 by David Perkins and his wife, Jane. David, a former biochemist, was inspired to open up his own distillery after seeing the parallels between the fermentation and distilling process and his own work in biochemistry. I think that is really cool because that's such a random jump, at least to me, but I mean, it makes sense. With biochemistry, think about the fermentation process, the yeast, and the whole distilling line and chain of events really leans into that. So he decided, after visiting a distillery in Kentucky in 2004, David and his family relocated to Park City, Utah to begin their own new venture, where they began distilling in 2007. They chose Park City because of David's love for the Old West and Utah's little-known whiskey history. Now, a couple other unique quick things at first, and not all of their products are distilled there. They're best known for blending, presumably from multiple distilleries, rather than distilling it. That does not, however, mean that they do not make their own stuff. They do distill and age whiskey there. Initially, blending wasn't even a consideration, but they got creative and did what they could. Now, about this bottle specifically, I'm going to just read the back label because I love what it says here before we get on to the show. Like the works of our favorite playwright William Shakespeare, a glass of midwinter night's dram is made to be savored, and over all too quickly. This limited release whiskey is a sumptuous marriage of rye whiskeys blended in port barrels. The rye forms a beautiful base of vanilla, caramel, and cinnamon, while the port barrels provide notes of plum, dried fruit, and spice, like a proper holiday plum pudding. I've never had plum pudding. I'm going to assume it's delicious, but it sounds like something I'm not going to get anytime soon. But if you guys want to send me some plum pudding, I would love to experience it. But back to the label. It's brimming with lovely mulling spices, dried fruits, and creme inglis. I don't know what the hell that is, but it sounds good. This is one of my favorite bottles I've shared with a lot of my friends. It's something that I look forward to every single year, and I thought, what better time than right now during fall to go ahead and premiere this for our episode of Bourbon and Bullshit. We will also be featuring another bottle, an E.H. Taylor small batch, to get back to the traditional bourbons, but that's later on in the show. And when we get there, you'll get a little bit more information about it, but hopefully we get to enjoy this and you will find one in the wild. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys. All right, so we wanted to make sure that sounded seamless and beautiful, so we pre-recorded that.
Sounded so good.
Sounded all right. We had some moments there, okay? All
Sexy.
right. Sexy. Hey, guys. But this bottle, honestly, is one of these I've shared with a bunch of my friends. Shouts to Kevin, Amanda, all of them, and Steph.
They grew to become a fan.
Yeah, this is one that we hunt every year. I become obsessed. I think my boss knows I'm looking for it. I tell him, hey, there's a bottle that's dropping next Tuesday, so I might have to disappear for like an hour. And he just laughs. He's like, yeah, man, do whatever you need to.
Go search.
Yeah, okay, like go, my child. Be free. Be happy.
Go find your
Go find your unicorn. But this is one of my favorite ones. What's unique about it is it's a very, very good rye. It's blended. It's not necessarily something just straight rye. And I forget the proof, but we will check it because I think it changes. Is this 49.3% alcohol by volume? Someone do the math. And then it's really hard to find. Someone find us out. I'll do the research. But I'm going to let Silvana go ahead and start drinking this because I think this is the first time you're having this, right?
Yes.
So,
I'm not typically a bourbon girly.
Oh. So this is a rye. But yes, I think you'll enjoy it because you are one who likes spices.
Go seasoned.
Fucking salt and pepper. Go ahead, Silvana. Tell me what you think.
Oh, this is actually really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Tell me why. Tell me what you're thinking.
Gee,
Tell me
I'm
what it
waiting for your downfall, man. God.
I'm waiting for your design.
So I found the math because I obviously didn't do the math. It is 90 proof. It's a very, very mild rye whiskey, but it's
really good.
Very
It's
good.
really good. Damn.
Right?
What do you taste when
I'm gonna
you
have
drink
to
it?
write
Yeah,
an angry letter.
who are you writing? You could just angry text me. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna write a letter.
What in a Karen?
It's a mellow spice. It's not spicy. I wouldn't say it's spicy,
But it's good.
but it's really good, and it doesn't burn.
Yeah, with 90 proof, it's going to be a little much lighter on the.
Yeah, I've had you've given me drinks where I'm like, oh my god, this fucking burns.
She's referring to Stag Junior, but mind your business, y'all.
That was
Probably, I don't know.
But overall, this is one of the ones that imagine if you were like by a campfire right now. You're
Yes,
just vibing.
this would be something I can drink. You've given me some where I'm like, No.
Not for me.
Take this back. Here you go.
Rosanna, what do you think?
I liked it. I taste some oak on the back end, so it definitely gives like that smoky sit by a campfire with some marshmallows and like
Yeah, I would say
like
toasty.
Toasty, very
Toasty.
toasty. You know.
That's actually funny because that's how I can think about it.
Yeah, toast. Yeah, it seems it might like almost like charred it for a really good long time to give it that oaky, toasty barrel taste.
Yeah, what's interesting about this
It's
one.
not really sweet.
That's what I was
It's
going to
not
say.
sweet, yeah.
It
It's
said
not sweet at
so.
all.
Port barrels typically will give you kind of a sweet finish to a lot of things, and they don't have that. They seem a lot more still traditional to the whiskey. It feels like that, but maybe that's why it doesn't taste as much of a burn. But I don't get a sweet aftertaste in it.
No,
But
I don't.
I don't know, man. It's delicious. If you guys do find it in the wild, enjoy it because it's fucking hard to get.
But like, don't buy it so we can buy it.
Yeah. Listen, what we're getting at
Mind your
is,
business.
what we're getting at is that you should send it to me. You guys
go,
won't
homie.
like. Actually, you know what? Ignore everything we said. It's disgusting. If you see it, buy it and give it to me. La, 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 la. But
Do not recommend.
and while we were thinking about it,
Disgusting.
this is gross. I was thinking about it. Well, let me see. Hold on. How about this? Is this?
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
you
yes,
go.
yeah.
More cover. All right. Now I'll take a sip. Let's see if it gets better.
Oh, let's see. We're by the campfire.
Oh, that got better.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it did actually.
It really
What the
did.
fuck?
Is that the mood?
I just said.
Am I in the campfire
Oh my
mood?
god.
Chelsea.
Oh my god. So, guys, so part of the reason why I brought you here was not only to I lured you in with good bourbon, but I'm here to get a bunch of information from you because I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
You're not getting my social.
No, I already got that. That's easy.
Oh dang.
I know your mom.
Call my
I-
mom. Yeah, seriously.
That's what I did.
Mom, not
Hey,
again.
I need her social because I need to do something for her. It's like Arturito. Wait, what was it?
Gatonito.
Gatonero.
Papi, you got
Gatonero,
a
yeah.
pen? You got a
I
pen?
get a pen. Oh, yo te lo mando. I'll send you that and
What
one
does
of her
Ivana
credit.
do again?
Let's
What?
just do it right now.
What does she do? Like, I'll send you a credit card just in case you have to bail her out.
Literally.
Yeah.
I would never call my mom.
I would all the time.
No, for a bailout? Absolutely not.
No.
Last person I would call.
You know what? We're going to start with that question. Fuck it. Let's find out. Your mom's the last person you would call to bail you
The
out.
absolute last person I
Right.
would ever call.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah.
she wouldn't bail me out.
Dito should be like, you gotta go to sleep. See you. 2
Yeah,
weeks.
she'd be like, "What did you do? You probably deserve to be there."
Sleep it
Absolutely
off?
not.
Sleep
Yo
it
no
off?
tengo, I don't got that money.
I'm
You
fucking
gonna
broke.
Stay there.
Oh my god. That sounds like
No, absolutely not.
so we'll flip it. Now that you've answered who's the last person you would call, who's the first person and you think that would actually help you?
Rachel,
Oh, shout
Gra.
out to
Oh hell yeah,
Rachel.
Rachel's a real one.
100%.
Yo, Rachel's a thug, bro.
She's a thug. She would thug it
Cause
out.
baby, I'm a thug. Yeah, I see her like that. Like that literally can be her background noise.
Literally,
She
100%.
would, she would pull up to the police station pissed off that they
Yeah.
inconvenienced her.
Fuck! Arrested my fucking friend.
Who's your friend? You know who.
Who the fuck does this look like I'm here for? I don't know, ma'am. You've just been yelling for 12 minutes. Go get the tall one.
She would use her white privilege to get me out.
Goddamn.
Yes. I wish I had that card.
That is not the top of the shot.
Excuse me.
Do you not know who I am?
I need to speak to the manager of the police station.
I am white. I am a white woman
I
in
am gonna slide
distress.
you this card and act appropriately.
Oh my god! All right, this is getting off the rails. Rosanna, who is the last person you would call to bail you out of prison? Bail you out of jail, prison. You there? You need a lawyer, but jail.
Honestly, it would probably be my parents as well because they're not here and there's no way for them to pay for it.
But who would you call? Who do you think if you would call, they would be like, "Nah, fuck you." Like,
No one.
Good.
Everybody loves me.
that's fine. That's
know.
fine. She's
Damn.
lovable.
I know.
All right, other than I don't actually. Am I the first person you would call?
Absolutely. And I
Alright.
hope you have bill money.
Sorry, John.
Yeah,
Who is the first person after me?
Oh, Jolie. 100%.
Oh,
be
Jolie's a
like,
thug
yeah, she'll
too,
wake
bro.
up at 3 o'clock in the morning. She'll be like, what? What's the address? Literally, those two things.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't matter. She
Yeah.
would be there.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Unfortunately, like, yeah, she would.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
she's like, God damn
I
it.
have to start memorizing Stephanie somewhere.
Side note: John would definitely
Yeah.
show up.
No, it's too late. You already said what you said.
No, Rachel. I would call Rachel 1st.
Mm-hmm,
I'd be like, okay, I need you to come get me, and then we'll call John because John would freak out.
Yeah.
So I think
Because John would be like, who did you kill?
you're not getting out.
Who did you kill? Where's the body?
I don't know. They
What
have,
do
like,
you
those-
need me to do
if
to
they get
hide?
married, like-
Don't have any of those conversations
Don't
over
you have,
that
like, those
phone.
personal
No,
lights?
I'm not dumb. The fuck. That's why I would call Rachel first.
There you go.
I don't want to implicate John. I love him.
But if you get married, you can't.
Bendito.
The law.
True, man.
La ley.
Dale. All right. So funny enough, I have a mixed answer for this because depends on the crime.
Damn, we're gonna get that
Yeah,
deep.
depends on why I'm locked up. If it is I got drunk and did something stupid with my friends, I'm not calling my girlfriend.
Wait, so who would you call?
The last two people I would call, I would never call my mom. 100%, never. 'Cause that woman, she will show up and yell at the
The
cops and
second you
embarrass me.
answer the phone is instant regret. It's just like
She'd show up. She'll get me, but the whole time she would yell at the
It's a
police,
lecture
yell
at
at
the
me. It'd be a
beginning of the
lecture,
phone, it's a
Yeah,
and for the
lecture at the
rest of my
end.
life,
She would hold it over your
she
head.
would be like, "Remember that one time I
Yeah,
got you out
that'd
of
be my
jail?"
mom. Absolutely not.
that's why I wouldn't call my parents. They'd be like, "You remember?" I'm like, "I wish I didn't."
Yeah.
Thank you.
But if I got drunk because I told Rosanna, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with my friends. Everything will be fine." If I go to jail, that's the last time I leave without a bunch of questions. Like that is the last time I get to go out without a bunch of fucking questions and without the "don't get into fucking trouble," okay? It's like, huh?
What?
What?
Never.
But if
¿Qué?
¿Qué? No hablo inglés. Coño. But I would call Kev. Obviously, Kevin will show up. Kevin will show up and he'd just be like, "Oh man, wait, I'll be right there."
Shout out
What-
to Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin. I know he's a real one.
Shout out to white privilege.
God damn it.
Shout out to Kevin for real.
It's been said.
The non-white friends that would pick me up would
They
probably,
did keep us
probably
safe
be
in
Norby.
Kentucky.
It'd probably be Norby. We're not doing that today. We're gonna go back to the topics I brought you here for. All right, so there is a random phenomenon that's been going on all over the internet. All this stuff. It's not even a phenomenon. It's just a trend because it fucking will die out. But TikTok is keep popping up, and I didn't know what TikTok was. I thought it was.
I don't do TikTok. This is all you, Savannah.
So it came up-
I don't need another doom scroll. Like,
I
I'm good.
love TikTok.
But because TikTok's connected to your Instagram, it pops up on my Instagram or my Facebook story shit.
I love TikTok.
And randomly people will be like, "Oh my god, this is funny." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck is happening." But please, Savannah, I need you to explain this to me.
For us millennials, can you please explain it?
I need you to explain.
Millennial too, but I love
We're gonna
TikTok.
start with your favorite one is girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
What the fuck is girl dinner? I'm gonna.
Girl dinner is basically a dinner that you just concoct yourself that you basically just had when you were a kid.
Also
I mean, if you
known
really
as-
think about it.
Also known as snacks. Whatever the
yeah.
hell you want to eat.
Like my favorite go-to girl dinner is like chips and salsa. Like think about
Bro,
it.
me too. If
Right?
not hummus.
Hummus? Like literally what we're having
is
right
not
now.
a dinner.
Smash
It-
that.
It
as
is dinner.
girl
Don't judge.
You just said it's
Don't
snacks.
judge.
Okay, you asked us.
Okay.
What would be girl dinner?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I like how you just said, I don't watch TikTok, and here you are explaining girl dinner.
Well, because I've done girl dinner for like, I swear, like 15 years. Because I'm just like,
Yes.
I don't want to eat. Like,
I don't
want to
cook, I don't wanna
make
eat.
this whole thing. Let me just have some yellowtail Chardonnay, some chips, some salsa, and some chocolate.
Bro, that is
Bingo.
sounds,
And I
Oh,
can
that sounds
go to
like
sleep,
the
Girl
least-
dinner.
watch a documentary, done. Just like a night.
This woman said Chardonnay as part of a girl dinner.
"Yeah,
Hydrate.
That's not hydration.
that's water. That's
Yeah,
water
it's
in there
just
somewhere.
it's like
In the
squeezed grapes
equation.
and water.
It's
I
healthy.
can't. I can't.
Girl dinner.
You understand that that's problematic,
the
though.
best.
Like you know that that's not healthy for either one of y'all, right?
Oh,
We should've
100%. I'm not. We never said it was healthy ever.
Mm,
Never said anything about health.
Yeah.
I just said I like girl dinner.
But why do you like? It's just because there's no fuss.
There's
It's just no fuss, yeah.
It's like
If
things
you
put
had an
together
if-
randomly in your house left over. Like, you know what? I have some tuna. I got some chicken wings.
Boom,
and I got
bingo.
some-
I just had. We had a
Boom,
bag of
bingo.
lettuce. We had a bag of lettuce. I had a little package of tuna. Right.
Yeah.
I cooked an egg. And what else did I have? I had something else, and I was like, boom, dinner
Bro, that's
served.
like a whole Japanese salad you just made.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, 5-star
Girl
dinner. Okay,
dinner.
let me open up a restaurant
And the
right
funny
now.
thing is, when you have girl dinner, like, you're full. Like, you don't need to eat nothing else. Like, if you might want to have like a piece of chocolate, you'd be like, that's my dessert.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't understand. Wait, what?
Yeah.
It was just one piece of chocolate?
Just a piece of chocolate.
Just one single piece.
Yeah,
Of
sugar, makes you fat.
Mm.
You know, you gotta keep that down.
I got
Porque si no,
Oh.
there goes the thighs.
God.
Fing. Dead.
All right, so
Oh my God.
so I'm saying like stupid random things online that talk about girl dinner, like people basically it's like a charcuterie board of mishmash randomness around you.
Charcuterie?
Charcuterie board. Charcuterie
You
board.
can kind of say that's girl dinner too.
Yeah, that is.
It's
Shout out to Sherry for making the best charcuterie boards ever.
She does make the best charcuterie.
She
You know
does.
For anyone
She
listening,
buys those expensive ass cheeses. 10 out of 10.
Are the cheeses
Although
that
there's
good?
one cheese she told me she got at Aldi's, and I was like, no, really? She's like, yeah, girl. I was like,
¿Qué?
yes. ¿Qué? ¿Dónde?
Shouts to Aldi for being no fucking frills and nothing. Just
No,
fucking
literally, it's
simple.
just this is
and
what it
it's
is,
so
bitch.
the
Sure
lady.
knows.
This
the
is
peop-
what you get.
The people
I
who
think-
ringing you out also look like just fucking just here's your shit.
No
leave.
bags.
Like,
Here's a fucking
Yeah.
box.
get the fuck out of my
Get the
business.
fuck out. Get the fuck out.
And you know what's
You're
funny
dismissed.
is the best part is they did a study, they did a report and said that their employee satisfaction is record high compared to like retailers similar fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Because not only do they offer seating to your cashiers, the cashier basically I just scan the shit and go.
Yeah, either
Ca-
put it in the cart or you can hold it in your hands.
Yeah, fucking figure it out. And they
Figure it
charge
out.
you per cart, so they don't even have to hire cart
And
runners.
per bag.
Yeah.
They're smart. I'm telling you.
Bro, it's a fucking great formula. But girl dinner, how often a month would you say you have girl dinner?
I mean,
Savannah?
recently,
a month.
John's gonna kill me. So a month is 30 days.
Oh, you dilly dallying. You know exactly the number. You just fucking try to.
Well, okay. I mean, to be
month.
fair,
In a span of 30
cut me
days.
a fucking break. I'm in pre med.
I
Okay,
asked all-
I'm dying. Okay, I'm
least she's
dying
fed.
internally. Yeah, at least I'm fed. Jeez,
I'm not
I would
saying-
say maybe like 16, 17 days out of the month.
Lady, you said half the month
Yeah,
you're
half
eating
the
girl
month.
dinner instead of real dinner?
Yeah, because I'm always studying.
I just want to be clear.
Okay, to be fair, I'm terrible when it comes to like eating and drinking. I'll literally forget.
Oh my god.
Isn't she the best?
She's awesome, guys. But she's
I'm great.
She's
I'm
mal-
doing great, guys.
She has an iron deficiency.
Please
Fantastic.
send help.
She's dehydrated with an iron deficiency, but she's great, guys. It's
Damn
fine.
great.
It's fine. It's fine. No one fucking questioned it. Rosanna, I think you don't have it
If
as
you
much.
leave me alone,
Yeah, if I'm not around.
if you're not around and I have to feed myself, I am 100% doing girl dinner. I'm grabbing some grapes. I'm
But
grabbing
that's what
I'm
happens.
grabbing some bread. I'm grabbing some salsa, some chips.
That's what happens.
did
John
you
and
tell-
I have opposite schedules.
Yeah.
So
You
recently,
leave me to my own demise.
so
I am like gonna have girl dinner.
to your own demise.
Yeah.
No, devices. No, don't demise.
All of the above.
that's
I've
what's
been
happening
girl
this
dinner.
semester.
I've
Yeah.
invested way too much time for you to suddenly demise
I know,
over
it's a
grapes and
little hard.
Chardonnay.
That's what
yeah.
John says.
Put in time.
Poor John.
I'm
so
gonna have
sorry,
to fucking
babe.
get her fucking meals on the go. No, for the most part, like there have been times she's like, I don't feel like cooking. I was like, I'll make sure we're fed. I'll make sure
That's
we're
what
fed.
That's what John does. In all
Yeah,
seriousness.
but you guys have very different schedules.
We do.
Yeah,
we
so
have, especially this semester is complete opposite. So he'll catch me about to make girl, and he's like, "No, we're eating. Stop it."
There are several.
He'll literally grab me like, "You are not a child." I'm like, "Stop it, leave me alone."
There are several memes
Let me have my
online.
chips.
There's like Instagram reels where it says like, "Damn, bro, what the fuck?" It's like when you find out your girl has only eaten one grape, a cup of yogurt, and wine. It's like God, and the guy's putting out pots and pans to cook. It's like God damn
That
it.
is literally John. Or like, it's like, I have a headache, and it's like, have you drank water today? I have not drank water in like 3 days.
There's
That has happened.
And he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" As he's like pouring water in my hydro flask. Why did I buy you this damn $70 hydro flask for? I'm like, I'm sorry.
I forget.
once again, John's always angry. Wonder why.
Sorry, guys.
The next trend on the crux of girl dinner, and it's my least favorite one because it's the most frustrating one, is girl math.
This is fantastic.
It is not
Girls' math is-
fantastic.
First of all,
right.
I am very upset that if this was even brought up, I
'Cause
wanted
you-
this
'cause you feel
secret
exposed, you
to
feel seen?
Yes, they telling my dirty laundry out there, and I'm like, listen, this is my personal secret. This is how I stay rich. Leave me be.
No. What? What
I
rich?
stay rich. I stay rich.
What is rich?
Estoy rica.
All right.
Soy fina.
Latina.
Can someone explain girl math? Who wants to volunteer as tribute for this?
Someone can.
All right. Someone explain girl math before I go and look up what people say online of girl math.
I mean,
Okay.
that's gonna be.
So I have an example. It's actually sitting in my car right now.
Oh my God.
So I bought a dress. It was $89.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to return it.
Mm.
But that's a free $89 back to me.
I don't know if you know what free means.
Free means the $89 already left my bank account. Okay?
Does
It
it
already
go back?
left. It's
So
already
now
out.
she's-
It is already out of my bank account, out of sight, out of mind.
Doesn't it go back now?
No, because now the $89 is going back
as a store credit.
as either store credit or I can ask for cash back. Now
you
that's
get $89 back.
yeah, so that's
That's
free fucking money. So now, like, if I buy something else, let's just say for like $60, right? I have made $29.
$29.
I have made $29.
Fast math, good. See, girl math, you gotta
Girl
have
math.
fast math.
Another example, Starbucks. You know how Starbucks has the app? You can put mine on the app. That's $10. That's
Get the fuck
free
out.
dollars
No, we're
on
not.
my
Stop.
app.
We're stopping there right now.
So for me, girl math is like rewards. So I spend
Yes, 100%.
5% rewards back. So that means I can go to Marshalls,
Kohl's,
I can go
Kohl
to
cashback.
Kohl's, redeem rewards. I'm like, dale.
When
spend.
Express texts me and is like, "Hey, you got $10 in rewards," I'm like, "Oh, we're buying like $100 worth of shit, and I get $10 off.
Dale. $10?
We're going crazy."
Yo,
All right, I'm going to interrupt
I'm
this.
gonna get a new shirt.
I'm interrupting because
That's girl math.
that is not math.
things that come back
That
to
is not
you.
math. That is not math.
That's math.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. How
Mathematica.
frustrating? Stop it. does John know of your?
He
your
partakes in girl math too.
Oh well, he what?
He does.
What do you mean?
He
So
partakes.
don't
in
let him
it.
be slick and make believe.
Yeah,
he doesn't
don't.
know.
Yeah, no. He partakes in girl math.
All right, what does he do? That's girl math.
He does the whole return shit too. He'll return shit, and he's like, "Oh, this money, like, it's already gone from my bank account." So yeah, he does that shit too.
Oh
And
my
he's
god.
gonna hear this podcast. And be like, "I don't do that." And
Don't let him lie to you.
Rosanna, do I do girl math?
No, I do the girl math for you.
The fuck does that mean?
Yeah. So when you don't want something from Amazon, you're like, return this, and it's a credit, and you buy something else. Guess what, baby?
Oh, well, that's
Girl math.
that's not girl math.
That's you spend it.
Oh,
fast.
because I couldn't get it in back to my account.
Correct.
But
So you
that's
get
still credit.
a.
But
Yeah,
that's
but what
but my point is that she's
oh,
asking.
he loves the rewards too. Like
But she's asking directly to get cash back, not back to the card, though,
100%.
because you're purposely trying to set yourself up to be basically free money.
Correct. Or if
Yeah,
I
it's
have,
like
or
how
if
you
I
get
get
free
like,
money.
during Christmas, if you get like money, you get cash.
Yeah.
That's
It's not free money.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the bank. I go to the bank all the time, and I put that money back.
okay. Well, usually when I get cash, I put it in my savings.
There we go. You
But
know what?
some
You know what you spent on that $89 dress? Money. You know what could go to your savings account?
I'm not listening to you right now.
you have no option. We're in the
False
same room
information.
together.
Yeah, no.
Don't listen to this. He
You know
doesn't
that
girl
meme with
math.
the lady with like the triangles like circling around her head?
Yes.
That's me
That's
right
you
now.
right now.
Yeah, no.
It's like I don't understand what you're saying. This is $89
No.
to me.
Oh my god! Some of the examples that I saw of girl math. Let's say, okay, I hate this. So let's say 4 times wear, which gives. So if I bought a dress for $300 and I've worn it 4 times, that gives cost per wear $75, which means
I've
it was
done
only,
that too.
It was
I've
only
done that.
$75 dress.
I do that. I look at an outfit and I'm like, I look at a shirt or pants or whatever, and I'm like,
How many times can I
How
wear
many
this?
For any,
yes.
So
if I'm gonna wear it once, no.
it is still a $300 dress.
Okay, and then
But-
I calculate how many events I'm gonna go to in this dress.
Okay, so in fairness, I might have overreacted to that one. If you're getting the most value out of it, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a dress you wear once, I would have beef with it. But fine, that might count as like value.
That's girl math.
But when I get rich, I might do that.
Let's do what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Mhm. I'm gonna look at a dress that's like $900 and be like, I'm gonna wear it once.
Guys, hopefully the show is successful because when she becomes crazy with her money, I will have to still make sure that we fit the bill for stuff.
Give me your cards.
No. It says another example of girl math. If it's paid in cash, it is free.
yes.
100%. When I get cash out, like
Like you
it's
doubled down. You're like 100%.
100%, like 100% agreed.
Do you know
Like-
where the cash came from?
Out of my account.
Okay, so do you know that you had to work for the cash that went into your account?
And I took it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
spend
out of
100
out of sight, out of mind.
Ya lo
It's
gasté.
already
It's not out of sight. You have it in your hand.
yeah, but it's out of the bank account.
And then it's like if I buy a bag of M&Ms, like,
And it's even
just
better if you were given the money,
deducted. Yeah.
like during Christmas or your birthday.
Oh, that's different. That's free. That's free money.
Like, okay,
But if it's out of my own account, I didn't gift it to myself.
you could gift
You
stuff
could
to
gift to
yourself.
I'm not.
yourself.
What
I
the?
gift
That is
myself
not
all the time.
math.
That
That's,
sounds
that's not
false.
free.
People
though.
do that shit all the
But
time.
it's not free.
Yeah.
It is not free.
Whatever.
The $300 I took out my account for apparently a dress is $300 that I spent.
If the government can do it all the time, we can do it too.
Oh my god.
If they have unlimited withdrawals, we have unlimited withdrawals.
Another piece of I hate ya. Another piece of girl math example. If Sephora has a 20% off sale, I am losing money if I don't buy what I need at the time.
Yes.
100%.
Because
I
if
got
it
the
comes off
coupon
of
in.
sale, if
Yes.
it comes off of sale, then I am now paying full price for the item.
Yes.
I am spending now more money than
I
I would have
yes.
initially if I bought it on sale.
100% agreed. Again, because
And it's
if
even
I can
better if
buy
you have
it
rewards.
at a discounted rate. I feel
If-
so much better that they're not getting the full amount. I'm like, yes, that
Wait,
person
wait,
is back
wait.
in my account.
Yes.
Wait. Hold on.
Fight the corporation.
Wait,
Fight the
Rosetta,
corporation.
do you feel like you are like vengeance because you're getting one over on the company because
100%. I don't buy nothing Kardashians or Kendalls.
But you're saying-
Absolutely not.
but you're saying because you don't-
Casamigos?
because you
Nope,
never-
he's already rich.
Wait, focus. So you're saying because you don't pay full price, you're getting over on the corporation?
Yeah. No.
No, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to agree with that, but I don't want to enable you.
Oh.
Because I don't want to
Enable
you.
me.
No, negative. Because shit, you walk around with one of my credit cards.
I
What
girl math with that.
excuse me?
Yeah.
No,
I got to start checking that more
can't
often.
say that out loud.
If I have 7,500 in my account,
my previous statement.
it's for the record already.
Redacted.
If I have 7,500 in my account and I only spend 500, I didn't spend any money.
I saw something similar where it's like if you didn't spend any money before, like the day before, you have double the amount to spend. That one I'm kind of iffy on. I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah,
See.
I don't like that
To
one.
me, I'm just like, oh, I saved money, but not that I have double to spend the next day. I try not to spend
Yeah.
the money I didn't spend the day
So
before.
this trend picked up in your store. Basically, your dirty little secret got exposed. Like how, like in every.
I almost committed like major girl math, like at the end of October, and then when did Beyonce come to Tampa?
I don't know. Did you go to that?
Oh my god, I almost committed like major girl math.
Oh no,
Yeah.
God no. All right, so here's one of the ones I did. It was like that's actually kind of funny, but no. If my plans to go out got canceled and now I have an extra $20 or whatever I was going to anticipate spending to spend. So if I was going to go out for drinks and I knew that I was going to spend $50, but my friends canceled, I now have free $50.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I hate y'all. Why do you say? I'm sorry, guys. My face is looking so disappointed.
There was one where it's like if you spend it on a credit card, it's free money. That one I disagree with.
Oh no, that's definitely not.
That's a
true.
no-no for
That's-
me.
that's-
But
poor.
that's the atrocity I almost
That's
did
poor.
for Beyonce.
That's poor. What?
Beyonce
Ask
deserves a
John.
like,
I
how much
really
would you
wanted to
spend
go
on
to
girl
the
math?
I would be
Renaissance.
so happy for you if you did it.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Here we go.
Do you realize that you're in a room with your boyfriend?
Thank you. I had floor tickets in my account. And you can ask anybody. If I put something on a credit card, I pay it back like ASAP. Because if anyone knows me, I am the stingiest motherfucker out there. I won't buy anything for myself. I will talk myself out of buying stuff. But I had it in my cart. And those tickets were like $900 a pop.
Whoa.
Right? And I had it in my cart. All I had
But
to
you
do.
would have been seeing Beyonce flip her hair, bro.
I know. Oh,
And her
girl, I know all the
dancing.
choreograph. I know everything.
Thank God you didn't call me because I would have told you his
We are
son.
stopping at Beyonce because I hate Beyonce.
I'm glad you didn't call me because I'll be like, his son, go see Beyonce.
But that's why I didn't say anything to anybody
Okay,
because
you
someone
should.
would have made me.
Very smart.
We're gonna wrangle this back, so we're gonna walk it back. Two other TikTok things that I keep seeing a lot, and I want more explanations about because I'm done with this girl math because my blood pressure could only get so high.
I almost bought it.
Knowing that she
I didn't.
$100 a ticket.
Almost went to Kansas City. Okay, I'm done.
Speaking of Kansas City, the next thing that I want more questions about is more insight is this TikTok trend where women are going up to their significant others and saying, "Babe, Taylor Swift is putting that Travis Kelce football player on the map." And
I think that's hilarious.
men were damn near losing their fucking minds.
I low key love it.
Why do you love it?
I just love that men just lose their minds.
Yeah, I do. I find it. That's the part that I absolutely love. That I see the men literally losing themselves because Taylor Swift is putting Travis Kelce on the map, and I'm like, this is hilarious. I don't like this.
The problem is popcorn. The problem is there's a little bit of truth to some of it because it's definitely helping his
Wait,
brand.
you agree that Taylor Swift is putting?
No,
Travis
I'm
Kelce
saying
on the
that
map?
Taylor Swift is helping his career. So
That's
his
kinda-
wait,
That's a loaded comment.
Yeah, that's
it's helping his
very
career.
loaded.
Is his jersey sales have increased over 400% since
They
they started
have.
dating. His podcast with his brother called like New Heights with Jason Kelce is now the #1 sports podcast streaming, and ticket sales for almost all Kansas City Chiefs tickets. Not only that they're defending Super Bowl champions, so obviously they were pretty well done, but now they're even flying faster and people are tuning in even more to their games.
So I would like to oppose to that.
What?
So let's say that they happen to break up because Taylor is upset with him. What would the Swifties do to him?
Nothing.
They would drag him to the ground. You saw what they did with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
They dated?
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
One album, like he has 9 songs written about him. Her previous ex, literally her last album is all about him. And the Swifties do not forgive. Joe Jonas survived because he has 2 other Jonases with him. I'll tell you that right now. If Travis Kelce messes up, the Swifties are gonna wrangle him.
So I promise you that he'll be fine.
And he will, and all the jerseys will be returned.
All the
I don't know.
You can't return jerseys.
Mark my words. What time is it?
I mean, those sales might go down.
9:32.
What time?
You can't return the jerseys.
What's today's date?
What's today's date?
They already bought
Make a
it.
note.
They're
already
gonna
bought
know. The Swifties gonna be like, we don't like him.
So
And
a couple other
throw them
things.
to the ground.
Para afuera.
Para afuera.
Hey.
Basura.
The other things that have also been happening is that this is phenomenon or them dating has even increased the overall viewership of the NFL games. Like I said, so they had an average of 248 million people, 24.32 million viewers of the NFL's broadcast on Fox Chiefs Bear games, which was going to be one of the lower rated games because the Bears are trash, but
They're trash.
the Bears are hot, ragged garbage. Sorry to all the Bears fans, but you know who you're a fan of. And they saw a spike.
I just want everyone to have a good time.
I hope they all
want
win.
everybody
I hope
to be
they both
happy.
I
win.
hope they all win.
I hope they both win. Fucking
Everybody
can't
gets a
stand you.
bowl.
But so when they saw that trend, and I was like, it's not completely wrong, because he was obviously an established Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. He's going to be one of the best tight ends in football. But this fucking Taylor Swift effect is not hurting his career any.
No, I would definitely say it's not hurting it for sure.
No, not.
huge
I don't know.
boost.
Like I can't say I know a ton of info on it.
All right, I'll tell you one more info, more statistics.
But yeah, I love stats, but
So the StubHub reported that they've seen nearly 3 times an increase in sales in a 24-hour window for Chiefs home games compared to a few days prior since the announcement of their relationship. On Apple charts, New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce, a podcast of Kelce Brothers, is now number 1 as of Thursday following the release of Wednesday's episode. It is currently number 2 on Spotify, jumping up a substantial amount of spots. Their football star has more than 300,000 new followers by Monday afternoon after she was seen at his game. For all the shit.
Those are all Swifties.
Yep. The global pop are like the Spotify history, whatever, has also reached 100 million monthly listeners last month for her, and now that's increasing as well for her because of him, but not anywhere near as much as impact as she's having.
So
on
you're
him.
saying like they're both huge dynamics in their own career, that they're both exploding.
I'm saying that he is
to their demise.
he's a masterful person in his position, and he's done very well, but whatever the fuck Taylor Swift is selling 400
She's
times the
selling
amount
love
of people.
songs and heartbreak.
I'm just saying and I hate to be the
But
one
the-
guy who says that he says this, but is obviously having a huge effect on the NFL and him.
Yeah.
Career-
didn't the
career-wise.
NFL change their bio recently? Like, this is Swifties team or Swifties?
Maybe they've been leaning into
I
it.
wouldn't be surprised.
been playing
because
into
the
it.
NFL are leaning
Hard.
hard.
Oh, 100%.
on Taylor
And
Swift being
into
there.
the point that like now other
taking
celebrities.
full advantage.
There was Lance Bass was on a
He
game.
had a cute
Yeah.
sign though. It was so
It says it's
adorable.
not Taylor Swift.
And he was like, he had like that sad face, like,
Sorry,
sorry,
guys. I know you're looking over here, but
That
it's,
was so funny.
it's
He had
not
a-
her. It's
Yeah.
just little old me.
He was so cute too.
The effect of Taylor Swift being on is so much so that people didn't even acknowledge that Wolverine and Deadpool were, and Blake, and
That's right. Yeah.
so Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Blake Lively,
Blake Lively,
Ryan Reynolds' wife, were all there right next to her, and no one paid a single bit of attention.
They're like, who?
Yeah.
The one thing I do find funny is that it seems like Patrick Mahomes' wife is not a fan of it, so fuck her anyway.
Yeah, they're. I'll keep my mouth
Yeah, we're not going
closed.
to do that. Last but not least, before we take our break, I do want to know what the fuck is this whole obsession with asking your dudes about the Roman Empire?
Do you think about the Roman Empire?
But
You can answer it seriously. We're here to listen.
I fucking hate y'all. No, I don't think about it. But when I was telling someone about this segment about the Roman Empire thing, so for anyone listening and has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, I know you tuned in for Bourbon and Bullshit, but here we are. We're talk about recent shit.
Here's the bullshit.
There is a trend going online that women are asking their significant others, their gentlemen, when was the last time you thought about the Roman Empire? And the answers are strangely in depth and recent.
Sporadic.
Like these guys are like, well, you know, the fall of it's really, really showing parallels and all shit. Have you asked John about the Roman Empire?
I have.
And what was his answer?
So his answer was more like about wrestling because of Roman Reigns.
Fuck?
Yeah. So he's like, I don't know, like twice or 3 times a year. I'm like, wait, what? And he actually like delved in more about wrestling, and I'm like, well, this didn't turn out how I thought it would be.
So John's fucking things up again.
Thanks. What?
John is fucking things up again.
Yeah.
Tito.
In the
What? How many titos is this now?
That's probably like 8.
We've lost count.
Today's theme is poor John.
Poor John.
But you've seen this trend online, right? Is it that weird that guys are answering like, yes, I have?
Yeah. So actually, Angie was the one who brought it up
Shouts
because
to
I
Angie.
haven't really been on social media too much.
Yeah.
For school, but she brought it up in a group chat that we're in, and she was basically like, "Ask John." So I asked him. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, I don't know, like twice a year. I'm like, wait, what? And then she sent a TikTok about it, and the TikTok is just a compilation of all these dudes like, oh yeah, like once a week or like once a month. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So then I started asking like all the girls that I know,
And then
and
you turned around
I
and
sent it
asked
to
me,
Rosanna.
and
You're
then-
the reason why I got this question?
Yes, I'm the reason. I'm sorry.
I was going to go like poop or something, and she's just like, babe. And I was like,
he was literally on the way to like go do something, and then he literally paused, and he was like, "Well, I think I thought about it like 3 weeks ago." I was like,
Why?
oh, because of the military stuff that we've been going through.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then, like,
Yeah.
there's parallels to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
I
it
was
was
like,
just 'cause
3
it-
weeks ago?
Yeah, because things aren't really unique. Like, history repeats itself very often.
100%.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I guess like.
And then he turned around on me, and I was like, I asked you.
I was like, why? Do you think about the Roman Empire? She's like, I asked you a question. I was like, can I go do what I was going to go do?
That's what she said. He looked at me weird. I'm like, okay. Well.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck is going on here? Because it was hella random. We're watching a show. She tells me that. I was like, is this a thing I should know about? What are we testing here? And, you can't date a Latino without being paranoid. And I'm like, there's a test here somewhere.
Well, Angie had asked Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
So Ashley asked Norby.
Did he respond?
Yes. And
I wonder
I
what
will
Norby's-
bring up the text message soon, but I think Ashley said Norby thinks about it like once a month.
Oh, my God.
That sticks.
And that checks
That
out.
sticks.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Nobody's stoic.
Shout out to you, Norby, but I literally think about the Roman Empire like probably every day.
Bro.
He probably correlates to like, no, this is why.
Oh
This
my
is the
God.
way.
If you could, if anyone who's not followed Norby on socials and not followed him on streaming, like he is a pretty stoic, like he's just thinking heavily all the time, or at least looks at. I don't know what the fuck's going on in there. It could just be fucking. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he always looks like he's thinking. So
I just think
can
of him as
imagine.
like a dad.
A disapproving father.
No.
No.
that's-
At least with me. At least with me.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
I do disapproval worthy things all the time, so I guess that's what I'm here for.
maybe.
But with that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to bring in our next drink of the day because these lovely ladies are here. I did want to make them something else special. It will be the Ward 8 cocktail. It's a traditional rye whiskey cocktail. They're going to have fun with it. But we will be back, guys. Enjoy a word from our sponsor, one of our favorites, our Sugar Mama. Be right back.
Sponsor of Bourbon and Bullshit, Big Bang Boom Collective is Orlando's burlesque and cabaret entertainment group, comprised of Midnight Fables Cabaret, Big Bang Boom Cabaret, and Foxy's Den. Follow us on Instagram at Big Bang Boom Collective, or join our VIP email list for info on upcoming shows by visiting www.bigbangboomcollective.com.
All right, guys, so we are back. Hopefully you enjoyed that commercial break from our Sugar Mama herself, Aurora Fable. And we had just took some time while you guys were enjoying that commercial to pour up our second drink of the day. It is the Ward 8 Classic whiskey cocktail back in the day of Prohibition, I believe. But I'm usually wrong about these things, and that's why you guys are here, is to fact check me with 5-star reviews. So I welcome all the fact checking and shit talking as long as there's a 5-star review. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore it. But I promise you I will address it. Ward 8, 5-star it. But if you tune into our socials, check on Instagram, I will feature the cocktail, the recipe, and a little bit of history on it. But it's a rye cocktail for those who like it a little spicy, with lemon juice, orange juice, and 2 teaspoons of grenadine. Pretty simple. We did have a little bit of a twist on it because we wanted a little sweeter. It's kind of that kind of show. But make sure that if you pour it up, share it with us and let us know how you liked it. Since we are back, we're going to go ahead and talk through some of the questions that I sent these two lovely ladies. By sent, I messaged them, said, please answer these things.
Let the therapy begin.
And I told them that I charge
I am
$50 an hour for this therapy session. We're going to
That's cheap.
unpack. That's cheap for someone who's unlicensed. It's pretty pricey. But yeah, listen. So the question I sent you guys, because I think it's always great when we have this conversation with 2 drinks of the day. One of them is bottoms up. What is your go-to cocktail or drink at the moment? And if you can't think of one, what's the and I'm sure you can think of one, but what drink or cocktail has a horrid memory attached to it? I know that we talked in previous episodes about, that seems like we triggered something. We talked in previous episodes of like, what's the spirit that you'll never touch again, but this is that cocktail, and I would love to hear about first and foremost. Good. So Vanna, tell me about the cocktail right now that you're like, that's it. This is it. This is what I need in my life. Aside from sweater weather, of course, because, you know, I knock it out the park,
Delicious, yes. So I don't really have like a go-to cocktail because I don't drink a lot. I'm a social drinker. So like a lot of people like they get off work and they go out to drink or they go home and drink wine. I don't really do that.
Now, tell me about a time that you had to drink and like, that you're like, this is a banger. And what stood out about it?
I mean, I love brunch, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't love brunch?
Brunches.
Who doesn't love a mimosa? Who doesn't love sangria? I don't know why it's so basic of me. I love an amaretto sour. I don't know. I know you're rolling.
Insert
I know.
basic here.
I know you're rolling your eyes. But like, if I don't know what to drink,
This podcast brought to you by Uggs and pumpkin spice
I'm
lattes.
sorry. It's just something like I could just quick and
I would love an UGG.
The shoe?
UGG? Yeah.
You just said
It's
one
so
Ugg.
cozy.
You said
Just
Ugg.
one
You
Ugg.
just want one Ugg.
One UGG.
just one. But I don't know why. An amaretto sour, it's just quick and easy. And
You know, it's basic, but it's so good.
it is
So,
delicious.
It
I
does
don't
the
give
job.
a fuck if it's basic.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, we always praise this and just fucking preach this. Drink what the fuck you enjoy.
Yeah.
And the reason why amaretto sour is so popular is because
It's
good.
good.
It's good. It literally
good.
lives up
Care.
to its standards.
I mean,
a Moscow Mule.
Oh,
okay, that's
I love Moscow Mules. Spicy margaritas.
oh.
I could fuck with a spicy margarita.
You've just
Spicy
named
margaritas are
three
like-
basic ass cocktails that are
I-
all hitters.
they're
they're
all hitters.
You have a
I'd-
raspberry
yeah.
margarita. Hello.
Oh my god.
All right,
Yes.
I needed one, not the whole fucking menu.
And then a good gin and tonic.
All right, tell me which one, if you're out with your friends right now, go to. Get bartenders like, we don't even have a menu. What do you want to drink?
Either an amaretto sour or a spicy margarita.
God damn it. I ain't fucking know it. Rosanna, tell me about your go-to cocktail drink or one that just stood out to you, man. What's one thing that, man, like she's not my girlfriend. Tell me about one that's just like a banger.
Well, a banger to me is always a whiskey sour. That's always been, and that's my evolved drink, honestly. Like, throughout the times I've consumed alcohol, I say
You put a lot of emphasis on alcohol. What?
there's a spectrum. There's like literally like from like the weakest, baddest Everclear thing to like the best bourbon money can buy. My happy medium is a whiskey sour, or if not, a white wine. You know, like I've evolved. I've had Hennessy. I've had whatever X, Y, and
Oh
Z.
God, I made a face when you
I've
said
had,
Hennessy.
You know, I've had Crown Royal, but I also had, you know, Pappy Van Winkle. You know what I mean? Like my range is so vast that my happy medium would be a whiskey sour or a nice French white.
Okay, all right,
I know,
all right.
right?
Racist. I mean,
It's so good. They make good whites. Good white wines. Good blondes.
A good white is good.
oh my
white is
God.
good.
For real.
Right?
All right, so the
But I
whiskey,
prefer reds.
red wine.
Yeah, I like red wine.
We talked about that with Gata, but there's like whiskey sours. Have you had one specifically at one place that you're like, yo, someone kissed that fucking bartender?
Yeah, you. And then I've continuously ordered like whiskey sours in other locations, and it's just something that I go to.
Like, I appreciate that.
Don't recommend kiss my bartender.
Oh yeah, I do not recommend that either.
Do not,
For all you ladies out there.
Second that.
don't kiss her bartender.
Yeah.
All right. That's me for anyone
Because
who's,
first
who's
she
having
cut
trouble.
you, second I'm back there supporting.
For anyone who is not putting
And
that
then we're not
together.
calling our moms for the bail.
Yeah, no, because we're just
Live
gonna be there forever.
Full circle, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What's funny is that like I had a similar conversation with David, roommate. He said that we made him, because I've been experimenting and learning how to make it very good old fashioned. I took what I didn't like from one place and removed it and just did my own thing. And he told me that he goes to bars now and he's like, this is fucking piss water. Like, this is terrible compared to like mine. He's like, I spoiled him. Which is great.
Which is great.
By no means am I an expert. I'm just glad that people get to enjoy the drinks around me. My go-to cocktail is from the Courtesy. They made one called the Lion's Tail. It is an allspice dram, really fucking unique, hard to find. Like, it is a lot of things. One of the things I'll tell you about cocktails that I really enjoy is it's a bunch of shit I don't want to make. Like,
right, all put
Yeah.
together.
yeah, it's
like
a bunch.
one sit drink.
Yeah, it's like an allspice dram, which, okay, so I need to now make that. I don't even know where the fuck to begin to get that, or I have to get a $35 bottle of green chartreuse or something. Just a bunch of random ingredients that I would never put together.
But they put it together for you and it tastes
Yup.
amazing.
And if you have not had a cocktail from them, they also make them to go. So,
I did not know that.
yeah.
Shout out during COVID. Shout out to Courtesy.
They did it during COVID. I didn't know they still did that.
And
They
they
still do
delivered it. Yeah.
Bro, Billy
And it
Masker's...
was, we had our fix.
The bar manager showed up to my house fucking on our anniversary. I think it was 5 year.
Right. At the first delivery we've had, you ordered a Castle Black and you told them it was at our anniversary and they wrote happy anniversary and I have that bottle. It is so cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
So, for any guys listening up, step it up, motherfuckers. Listen, what I'm saying is, so
Step up your game.
that lion's tail is really unique, fucking fun, and I can't find it anywhere else. Like, I have to go to, like, I will walk into a mixology bar or a cocktail lounge and say, like, kind of judge what they're doing because, I'm judgmental at this point about drinks, what I put into my body. It's a temple.
My body, my temple.
No, it's not a fucking temple. It's an amusement park where fucking kids are puking everywhere. Like,
This was fun.
but the drink was really good, and it just it kind of opened your eyes to very different kind of flavor profiles. It's very unique. So that
I think so too.
Now we're gonna go. Now that we've covered the good, we're going down.
We're going
down
into
to the
evil.
gutter. We're going down to the gutter. Tell me, Silvana, about. Oh God, I'm so scared to ask this. I'm so
Why?
scared because you.
I'm an innocent child
I
of the
feel like
Lord.
you're gonna give us the best answer ever.
Tell me about a cocktail drink or drink that you're just like never the fuck again, and why?
So I will never ever say never ever say never. But number one, Jägermeister.
Basura. Basura.
I would
Trash.
if given again, I'd probably take it again. But just thinking about
Pause.
it right now,
Ugh.
pause. I would probably drink it straight, just because I'm an idiot. But
Do they mix that with anything else?
Actually, well, God, I'll tell you.
I really don't know because I've only drank it straight.
There's a
I've only drank-
Jägermeister cocktail
Oh.
that is apparently one of the highest rated cocktails of all time.
Okay, so
And it is wild, and I'm thinking about making it, but I don't want to buy a
The
bottle
car
of
bomb?
Jaeger. No, what? No, I love you.
Isn't there something called like the?
There's an Irish car bomb, but that's not
Yeah.
Jaeger.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Jaeger and like some milk something like drink.
That's not. That's Jameson.
isn't that a cough?
That's
A smoker's cough?
Yeah, that's a different drink. That's not the kind of one.
Wow, we're like everywhere.
Yeah, we
But, I
are.
mean, I thought
I've tried that too.
I thought that
Disgusting.
I'm gonna
Jaeger-
wrangle it back. I need to hear about the Jaeger story. We will call and talk about the Irish car bombs and all that later.
So
Silvana.
I'm not going to say any names, but you know this person. Went to her house for a party. There was several bottles of Jaeger involved. We probably drank each a bottle ourselves.
That's where you went wrong.
Absolutely trashed. At this point, I was a
Your
minor.
body hated you. I'm here to tell you.
Was not legal to drink. It was an apartment, so the cops got called because we were fucking loud. Vomiting everywhere. Cops bang on the door, basically saying, open up. And this person was like, you need to go in the bedroom and you need to go away and not come out because the cops are here. Me freaking out because I'm like, if I get arrested, I can't call my mom.
It circles back.
I want to be
circles
clear.
back.
I want to be clear to any listeners. I
was
didn't
literally
know
thinking
this story before I asked who was the last person you want. This is perfect. I'm
This
good at this.
I
love
cannot
this.
call my mom. My mom is going to fucking kill me because one, if you're a Latino, you know that even though you're 19, 20, 21,
You're a grown ass adult.
even though you're a grown-ass adult, you still can't tell your parents where you're at. No, my mom did not know where I was because I snuck out the house. And I was like, she doesn't know I'm out right now. I'm trashed. I'm not supposed to be drinking. I'm going to get in so much
Jaeger.
trouble. Off Jaeger. Trying not to vomit.
Do you think she would have judged you harder for being on Jaeger or sneaking out?
Sneaking out 100%.
I think it's a Jaeger for my mom.
So that's like, I think,
No. My mom, I don't think my mom knows what Jaeger is.
I'm gonna send her.
but imagine
Jaeger
if
please
like
don't tell her.
the kids in our, like the kids now in like the younger generation, like, you had Jaeger? You got messed up off Jaeger bombs? Or whatever
Yeah.
that drink is.
For the record, I just want to clarify some things for anyone who is like, what the fuck's a smoker's cough drink? It is fucking disgusting. So the smoker's cough is pour 1 ounce of Jaeger into a shot glass and drop one
And a
large spoon of mayonnaise on top.
Yeah. And I hate mayo.
Insert barf.
You know.
A mayo. Oh,
No.
God.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so that's story number one.
All right, story number 2.
Story number 2. I love vodka.
Oh.
Love vodka, but
I bendita.
I know.
Poor
That,
taste.
that used to
I
be
love
me.
vodka.
Go on.
Anyway,
You're in the wrong show for vodka.
I know, the completely wrong show.
Exit.
Alpine Blue.
The fuck's an Alpine
Maria.
Blue?
Look it up. It's $18.99 for like the biggest bottle you can possibly buy.
Oh my God.
Another friend that you know.
I'm not gonna judge you. I love you, but I'm not gonna judge you.
Another
I'm just
friend-
saying that out loud.
Oh,
another-
I've seen this
It is
trash.
absolutely. It's rubbing alcohol.
Oh my
Packaged in a
God.
bottle.
Is it like 100 proof?
All right, so
No, it's just- it's just
Alpine
disgusting.
Blue is only
Oh,
40%
got it.
alcohol, which would
40%.
make it about like 80 something.
Yeah,
proof.
it's no. Friend invites me over to a house. This person's rich as fuck, so I'm thinking like, oh, top shelf alcohol.
Oh.
No, Alpine fucking Blue. Okay.
It bent down on its knees and got the bottom shelf stuff.
Yeah, Alpine fucking Blue, disappointed as fuck, but I'm not gonna turn down alcohol, so I trashed off Alpine Blue, blacked out,
Oh my God.
woke up with the biggest fucking migraine. No, never again.
Alpine-
That shit, like if I smell it, I think I would legitimately like vomit because it was straight up rubbing alcohol.
It's it's the
The things
fuck-
we do.
I know.
Young bodies.
I know, seriously.
So,
To be, oh my god, I'm so fucking cool.
oh my God, I'm drinking with my friends.
Yeah, literally.
So for all the shit you talk about Alpine Blue online, it's like a clean, smooth, weighty, and versatile vodka for cocktails.
Yeah, no, it's not versatile.
Yeah. It's telling you to pour it with other shit. It's straight up. It is $11 for this size bottle. Jesus,
It is.
man.
Sounds
It
about
is
right.
cheap. It's giving broke.
It is.
Broke.
listen,
Broke.
What is it? Going to like Target?
I'm not broke. I'm broke.
I'm broke.
I'm classy. I'm not toxic. I'm toxic. Like Rosanna. I'm not calling you toxic, but I'm transitioning to you, dear. What is your horror story lick or a cocktail?
So I also have 2, and one of them haunted me
Shit.
very recently.
Recently.
Yeah, literally today, like 2 hours ago.
The fuck? We were recording.
So I work at a certain I work at a certain location where I am visibly seeing all types of alcohol.
She works in a liquor store somewhere.
Yes. And today I saw the enemy of my enemy, Hypnotic and Hennessy, also known as Incredible Hulk.
Oh.
And anyone that is in high school that's about 17, 18 years old and they have older brothers that can buy you alcohol, what's the first thing you ask for? Hypnotic and Hennessy.
Wait. People are still asking for that?
Hypnotic, yes. I
For
feel like.
Hypnotic, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hence why I said it haunted me literally 2 hours ago because I went to go pull 2 bottles of Hennessy of 750 ml and a bottle of Hypnotic. And I'm going to let that thought ruminate in your head what they're going to do tonight with 2 bottles of Hennessy and Hypnotic.
They're ruining their future.
Yep, 100%. And anything else forward.
How could we forget about Four Loko?
I was that.
And
Why are you
that
gonna
is
steal
my-
mine?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So in high school, we consumed that all the time. And then going into my adult years.
Wait, in high school you consumed Incredible Hulk all the time.
Yes, all the time.
Did you really like it, or was it a cool thing?
It was a
like
cool
looking
thing.
back at it.
It was a cool thing because
It
one,
didn't
it was
taste
green.
good, right?
It was green, right? You mix them together, and it was like this funky, cool green color. You put it in the ice, and you're like, yeah, this is nice. And the next thing you know, you don't remember anything, and you're like, thank God I made it home. So it's like it's one of those situations. Like,
Safe.
whoa, safe.
Yeah.
Trusted friends,
Safe.
always.
Safe.
And then the second one, going into my 21 phase, I started doing Four Locos.
Oh, God.
And there are a lot of parking lots in Orlando that literally has my puke.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's-
Yeah, see, I wish I had a story to back it up, but I don't remember
I literally
anything that's talking
remember
about Four Loko, so I can't
starting
say.
with that and then
Is that
having
a story in
Four
itself
Locos.
that I don't remember what the fuck I drank?
No, yeah. I just remember constantly just asking, pull over. Because it was just so bad. I was like, ugh.
Oh
But
my
it got
God.
the job done. It got the job done. It's like what, like a 32 ounce? I don't even remember, like 24
No,
ounces.
Four Locos were fucking massive for
They
no
were
reason.
huge.
It made no sense
And
how
I'm a
big they
tiny, I
were.
was like 100 pounds back then. Like I chugged a whole can and I was like,
Yeah,
that's a mistake.
it's gasoline in a can.
So, oh my God.
And you would puke. I would puke each
Bro,
time for Locos.
This is wild. Do you know when Four Locos were brought into the industry or like brought into market? 2005.
I would say early 2000s,
It's
yeah.
early, yeah, because
And then they got taken off the market.
Yeah, I think I
'Cause they
started
were-
consuming them in 2008, 2009. So yeah,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
the cans were 23.5 ounces.
I knew it.
And
24 ounces.
and then depending on when you bought them, they were up to 14% alcohol.
That's insane.
with like a crazy amount of milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, there ain't no way that anyone thought they tasted good.
No, they tasted like trash.
You just
But
did
got
it.
the
You
job
just
done.
did it. Yeah, because it was cool.
And then you end up at Beach. What is it? Beecham?
the beach.
The
house?
Beecham downtown.
Yeah.
Shout out to Orlando Bad
Shout
Night
out
Clubs.
to, yeah.
Like,
I was like, I'm
hashtag
gonna
not a
drink
sponsor,
this.
but if you guys want to, I'm
It
still
was
gonna rag on you, so don't
crazy.
call me. Like,
Those are my two worst drinks because I'm just like, I've
so
never,
Four Loko never again.
never again.
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
Like if I drink that now, like just take me to the hospital because my stomach would be like, nah.
I give
Off
up.
to the ER.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Oh my god.
I will have to exit now.
Oh my. I need to go.
Yeah, I need to go.
All right, guys, like we just said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up part one of this two-part episode called Ladies' Night. It's been a lot of fun. Part two had got even crazier, so make sure that you tune back in a week from today on November 17th to get part two of the Ladies' Night episode. Looking forward to it and hope you guys stick around. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the show. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, today's episode was brought to you by Burn Termite and Pest Control. I first met Joe Byrne on Full Frontal Nerdity Show and decided to give his company a try. They have been the best pest service I've ever had. From flexible scheduling, attention to detail, fair pricing, and everything you love about a small business, I highly recommend Joe Byrne and Byrne Termite and Pest Control. It's a family-owned and operated business with over 30 years of experience in termite and pest. You can reach Byrne Termite and Pest Control at 321-297-7985. Once again, 321-297-7985. And let them know Bourbon and Bullshit sent you. Thanks, guys. See you next time.